Shalom, my brothers and sisters. I want to take this opportunity to share with you something that is very important in this world of today, and many people are speaking about it. That is our climate change. And what I want to focus on is the repercussion of the broken, intertwined relationship with God, with each other, and with the earth itself. And in the end, I will even give solutions on how we can participate in the war of this climate change. For sure, nowadays we have broken our relationship with God, and that is happening because of our sins. And even we see as we are killing one another, we have different kind of negative relationship with each other. As we see each and every day, like in Kenya, many killings. The children are being abducted, they are being killed, they are found dumped in different places. Couples are killing themselves. So you wonder. And above all this, recently we had the killing of this John, the environmental activist, who was protesting against those who were encroaching on the Kiambu forest. Why was she killed? And she's really acting on restoring the vegetation and not exposing the environment to very harsh weathers. These are just a few examples. It's not only in Kenya, but it's all over. All these are ending up to the earth, and it's a show of negligence of what is happening here and now on our environment. We abolish the mandate that God has given us to take care of the earth, to tender it. All these that cannot reason, they cannot talk about their care. Imagine if we can kill each other. The person who can reason has intelligence even to escape. What about that thing that cannot speak, cannot reason? It's just a show that it is even more worse because it cannot act on itself, and we'll just see it as nothing. We just pass the things, we destroy them each and every day, thinking of our own interests. With all this, we cannot claim that we love God and we love each other if we don't take care of creation that reflect God's image and Him as a creator. These are the repercussions that I want to talk about. Like, in our world today, we have adopted technology as a solution for everything. We have built factories, we are manufacturing. At the end of the day, our waste that we produce, they spoil and pollute the environment. The waters are polluted. Even that poor person who depend on fishing for daily upkeep cannot find anything to depend on. We tar roads to make clear and give good transportation. But at the end of the day, we raise the fuel, and the fare for that poor person cannot even pay for it. Are we helping anything? And the worst thing is this nuclear bomb that is being produced in the name of keeping peace. What is the result of all this? We make nuclear bombs. At the end of the day, they pollute the environment. The environment cannot produce anything. It is useless. So, and I ask a question. Who said that peace is produced with weapons? This is sin because we neglect to sit down and dialogue with each other so that we can produce peace for underlying issues that are happening instead of using weapons. When people are killed, we cannot say that we are taking care of environment, because this is, as I said before, it is intertwined. It is different. So the issues that we are doing today, they are the repercussions that are making us speak about the climate change. We cannot claim that we are looking for change if we don't start with one another. We are producing things like greenhouse gases, for example, during production, like nitrogen oxides, we have carbon dioxide, methane, and name them. These gases that are emitted into the environment, they block the sun rays that are supposed to be dispersed into the space to prevent the global warming that nowadays each country is speaking about. It is all our fault, but we cannot lose hope, because currently we have the conferences that are going on. It will take place in October, that is in the UN conference about the biodiversity, that is COP19. We have another one in November 26th at the same place, United Nations on climate change. So countries will plan to meet the goals of the Paris Agreement. Ahead of these meetings, it is our responsibility to lift up our voices, to advocate for the vulnerable, so that we can change our world today. And to do this, I will give you a link down there. It is for everybody, it's not only for particular people. You can register so that they can have the many signatures, so that they can give opportunity for these ideas raised by our Pope Francis to be integrated to all the countries, so that they can help fight this climate change. I can just give you the hint of the book, of the ideas that the Pope Francis produced. So that, but when you have the link, you will still have the information there. You can always read. Even this book, you can download it in the internet and have a grasp of what is inside. The topics are talking about chapter 1, what is happening to our common home, pollution and climate change, the issue of water, loss of biodiversity, decline in the quality of human life and the breakdown of society, global inequality, weak responses, a variety of options. Chapter 2 talks about gospel of creation, the light offered by faith, the wisdom of the biblical accounts, the mystery of the universe, the message of each creature in the harmony of creation, universal communion, the common destination of goods, the gaze of Jesus. Chapter 3 talks about the human roots of the ecological crisis, technology, creativity and power, the globalization of the technocratic paradigm, the crisis and effects of modern anthropocentrism. Chapter 4 talks about integral ecology, environmental, economic and social ecology, cultural ecology, ecology of daily life, the principle of the common good, justice between generations. Chapter 5 talks about lines of approach and action, dialogue on the environment in the international community, dialogue for the new national and local policies, dialogue and transparency in decision making, politics and economy in dialogue for human fulfillment, religions in dialogue with science. Chapter 6, and the last is ecological education and spirituality. Towards a new lifestyle, educating what the covenant between humanity and the environment, ecological conversion, joy and peace, civic and political love, sacramental signs and the celebration of rest, the Trinity and the relationship between creatures, Queen of all creation, beyond the sun. So the document is called Laudato Si. So you can still have a link, and you will have all that it takes to participate in the fight of climatical change ahead of us. Thank you.